Alright, welcome to the stream. We're going to be working on our Twine Peaks SSD. We would build for the 10.20, but by the 11th of this month or the 18th of September, it'll be adding an update for 10.30, which will change all the spawns on the SSD. So we're not going to build for the Twine Peaks endurance mode if they're just going to change it in a week. So we're going to go ahead and build for 10.30. So this build will not work currently. It'll work once they implement update 10.30. So this is the class that I recommend. We have corrosive. None of this really matters. It's just being a ninja helps out quite a bit while building. So we're going to run Soaring Mantis. That way we can jump quite a bit. I'm going to put one more ninja on here so I'm going to move around a bit easier. So this will be the build that we're using to build with, and go ahead and jump in. Now another thing, if you're worried about doing your Twine Peaks because you don't have your traps god rolled, then hit me up or do a mission with me and I will exchange any traps that you have for my god rolled traps, since the majority of my traps are god rolled, at least all the useful ones. So if you want power level 130 broadside traps, make 200 of them and drop them, and then I'll pick them up and I'll drop 200 of these, and there you go. Because then I can just recycle the 200 and remake 200 of these. It's just that easy. But if there's any traps that you're interested in for your build, I do have mine all perked out. And if you want to exchange them, that way you'll be able to do your Twine Peaks a little bit easier. Because there's really no point in using bad traps on your Twine Peaks when you can just have someone make some god rolled ones for you. And if you're worried about what traps you should god roll first, if you're going to do your storm shields and things like that, then I would do the broadsides, the sound wall, the gas trap, the tar trap, the wall launcher and floor launcher, obviously. And those would be the main ones that I would be worried about. But as you'll see once we get in here, you'll see that the majority of the traps that I put down, almost every floor tile I'll have tar traps on, and a lot of my wall pieces will be broadsides and gas traps. That'll be the majority of it. Also, if you are placing a gas trap, don't place one directly afterwards unless you have wall launcher to push that husk back, because it's a waste. If the zombie gets hit by a gas trap and he is afflicted, then hitting the next one is just gonna restack. It's just gonna reset that. It's like a lot of wasted damage. So if you just have a trap tunnel that doesn't have a floor launcher or wall launcher knocking them back, and do like a gas trap, a ceiling electrical field or two, and then another gas trap. Otherwise it's just a lot of wasted damage. But I went ahead and tore down my whole base, and we're just gonna start building for 10.30. Like I said, this is not going to work for the current build that's out there right now. So we'll just go ahead and start right here. And we'll just have them come up here. Now there's a chance that they can spawn up here, but it's just so rare that I'm not ever really worried about it. And even if there is a few husks that come up here, usually you can just deal with them. But the main thing is blocking this off right here, and we'll do that just by building that. And we will level that up, and I do like to put double of it just in case. Also, my builds might not work for the close quarters challenge, but I mean, I'm not really worried about the close quarters challenge at all whatsoever. You get a lot better rewards from endurance mode than you will close quarters challenges or war games. Those rewards are alright, but it's not really all that much to worry about. So with these meteorites, like, let's say we wanted to put a lava shield right here, which we do. The wall needs to be 4 high to not get hit by the meteorite, and this is where the soaring mantis comes in handy, since you're able to jump so high. 3, 1, 2, 3, one more, 4. Now you can just jump up there. And we're just going to cover where they will not be underneath. So we'll just go ahead and mainly just where the meteorite's at. That way I don't have to worry about them long. We'll go out one more. Okay. That'll cover that. See, the meteorite will not be able to break that. It's too high up. And we'll block off the front part so that way they won't be able to lob.
You little stinker.
So also we don't want them coming around this way. So I'll go ahead and put a wall right here. Now, not a lot of parts, but they will throw themselves off the cliff right here. So we definitely need to make sure we have something right there. Also right here, we'll go ahead and put a staircase behind this. Another thing that I'm going to do that's differently is I'm going to place all my building pieces before I put any traps down. You get to place a few thousand more building pieces, but the downside is that if they break something, that you cannot replace it. So once your build is up, that's your build, unless you tear everything down and start back over. So that's the risk you run if you do it this way, but you'll be able to build quite a bit more. Let's see if I'm worried about that. Yeah, I'll put that there. That's right, I need to put floors there. But you'll be able to build for every amplifier as long as you don't place any traps down until you're completely done. So it's good to just don't watch my video, watch other people's videos also, because someone might get something I missed. You can actually put walls right here. So we'll actually put sound walls right there because you get a lot of propane zombies down here, and the sound walls will take that propane right off them. Let's see, can't remember if you can put a wall there or not, but I don't believe you can, because this meteorite will shift around. Like right now it's landing out there, but other times it'll land right here, and it will destroy the wall if you put it right here like that. But we're good with that. So now I'll just go ahead and cover this up. We don't want them coming up here or coming around or anything like that. There's all sorts of different things you can do. Just make sure you cover everything up. And always go back over your build again before you start placing traps. That way you know if you missed anything or not. There's so much you can do. Like right here we can put a wall launcher to bounce them to here. Then we can actually take that down. I prefer to use ramps. Put the ramp right there. Then you put a floor right here. Go and build this up. You have to put walls right here, otherwise the zombies can get stuck on that ledge sometimes. We're going to put a floor launcher right here. So when the zombies get bounced up, they'll land in here. They'll get hit a bunch and have to fall back down. And there's a chance that they can get launched right back up here, because there'll be a tar trap, and the tar trap holds them for an extended period of time, long enough for our floor launcher to reset. And you can do that quite a few times on this trap tunnel. We gotta remember to put enough sound walls down to knock them back far enough and make them drop that propane. I'll put this here. That should be enough of a trap tunnel to handle them. They won't try to come up through here because of the floor, the ceiling piece, and the wall. They'll just act like that doesn't even exist. This is also something you can get knocked back to. We can actually open this up if we want to. Put this here. That way they'll get launched back out. We can put a wall launcher right here. So as soon as they get launched up, they'll land out here. The wall launcher will push them. They'll come all the way back to here. So that'll actually be a little bit better. But once again, we need to place a wall right there and right there. Otherwise, they can land on that ledge and walk across the roof, which we don't want that at all. So right now we're just going to do the outline of the base. I'll upgrade it once through the main tunnel. Just that way when we come back, we don't have to sit here and wait for it to upgrade again. I'm gonna upgrade these walls up here as well. Alright. So you'll find yourself having a lot easier time getting around with the soaring mantis on when it comes to building. Now the zombies shouldn't attack from there because they won't lob sideways. I'm gonna top off on metal. Where's theirs is? I guess it don't matter. Alright, we'll go ahead and finish this amplifier before we get started on another one. Now at this spawn, they spawn mainly down there, but they'll spawn on this shelf right here as well. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and block this off right here. So you don't want them walking around. And then we can go ahead and place walls right here. Okay, hang on. Actually, you know what? That meteorite right shifts, so I don't want to place them right there. I'll place them over here. You don't remember these meteorites move around quite a bit. So I'll place these walls right here then. Don't put staircases behind them. We'll block them off like we did over there. Alright, and remember, since we don't want them lobbing, see how nice that is. That's way nicer. Okay, I'm still one short though. Oh my gosh. Bad controller. This way we don't have to worry about them lobbing at all. If I can actually land up there. I don't really care for how they jump. There we go. And I don't have too much to cover. You don't really have to worry about your building pieces when you're not placing traps as you go. You'll be a lot better off. So we're gonna place all this right here, because them lobbers are kind of funny. One minute they can't reach your building from this side, then the next they can. So I don't like to take any chances with my build. Ugh, my god. Getting trolled. There we go. I'll actually have to place a wall right here as well. There we go. And get rid of this one. See, meteorite falls right through your ceilings, doesn't do anything, doesn't matter. We got all that blocked off. We don't have to worry about walls right there because they can't lob from that side. And they'll be coming right through here. I'm not worried about trapping anything further in there. Make sure they can't just walk across this ceiling. Yeah, we'll go and block that off too. And we'll do that. Okay, so this is where this trap tunnel will start. I just want to place a wall right here. Just throw them down there, but not too worried about it. Now with endurance mode, if the husk get too cramped, they set off their propane tanks. So it's not even the trap igniting the propane tanks, it's not you igniting the propane tanks, it's just they're too clustered and then they can't move, so their propanes will be set off. So we don't really want to restrict them more than what we have to. With this right here, we can extend this really far down if we're worried about it. We can extend it all the way down to here. I don't know where that meteorite lands. It lands somewhere in there, so worry about that later. What we're going to end up doing is placing a bunch of... Okay, there it is. Or no, it landed up there. What we're going to do is we're going to place sound walls on both sides of these. So as the husks come through, they'll be... Actually, not just on one side. We'll put wall lights on the other. But they'll be dropping their propane tanks. Right there. Alright. Okay. Like I said, I'm not too worried about restricting them quite yet. Once they get up to this point, then we can, because by then, they'll have dropped most of their propane tanks. So, I'm not too worried about restricting them by then. We need to make sure we cover this up. We don't want them coming around. And I don't believe they spawn at other shelf. When they spawned over here when I was defending against them with the 10.20 update, they did not spawn on that side. Then we'll go ahead and loop this around on both sides and bring them together. And this is where they'll be finished. And they should just walk right through here. I'm just going to leave this open so that way they don't try to break through these other walls, and they'll do the full lap. And if we wanted to, we can even go just a little bit further and do that. That way we can place just a couple more traps. And like the other one, I'm just going to run through here and upgrade this one time. Because I don't place traps on tier 1 walls. Mainly because some of the traps you can't see what's underneath. So if I upgrade it once now, then I only have to upgrade it one more time when we come back to it to place the traps. And I'm not worried about anything outside the tunnel, because I'm not going to be placing any traps there, and I can upgrade that without the video running. Save some time. This doesn't take too long to do. Also, if you need to destroy your amplifier, have a friend help you, if you're able to. That way you can stand there and they can destroy everything, and then you don't have to worry about picking up all the stuff. Also, if you go through and destroy your base, don't destroy too much of your base without picking up your trap resources. Because if you get disconnected from the internet, you will lose all your trap resources that are on the ground. Sometimes you're able to rejoin the game and pick that up, and other times you're not. So, remember that. Now you don't need a lobber shield anywhere else but right there. And they're not going to try to break through there. And we're going to put wall spikes along those walls. See, like, lava bomb goes right through. As long as it's 4 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually went one more higher than what I needed to. That's alright. I'm not really worried about it. Like I said, as long as we don't place our traps first, we don't have to worry about structures. Not a big deal. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and do Amplifier A. I don't have a lot of experience with this amplifier, but I did see their spawns, so we should be alright. Now at this one, they can really... Seems like they only just come from a couple ways. They're mainly just spawning down here. Don't think a meteorite lands over here. I don't see any evidence of that. So we'll start our trap tunnel right here. Like I said, this will not work for the one that's out right now. This is specifically for 10.30. So if you run this build and fail your endurance, don't be upset. So they spawn down there. So we have that knocked out. Then right there's a meteorite. So we will be building a lobber shield right there. They spawn down here a lot. You can probably get away with building right here. So we will. I'm just gonna build this. Don't believe the meteorite will hit that. Just anything to knock them down a bit on their health. They also spawn up here, so we will go ahead and build over top of this all of the way. And this will have gas traps and things of that nature. That one doesn't need to be there, because they're not down there. Another thing, since this hangs, oh, I've seen the walls get deleted even though they're not touching. So, okay, let's see if the meteorite, what it destroys. Anything? Nope, looks like we're good right there then. Alright, so they spawn down here. Can actually put more ceilings right here and extend that however far out we really feel like. That seems like it'd be pretty good. I'm not sure exactly where they spawn it down here, but I believe that's in this area, but I don't want to put any floor traps if they spawn right there. But once 10.30 comes out and I test this a few times, I'll have a more updated video for you. Or if I just fix one amplifier, then it'll just be a video for that amplifier. Like I said, we'll go ahead and build through this. I like to walk up this path. We can block them from part of this path right here. Like this. Don't worry about that meteor, it's not getting us up here. They won't even want to mess with this with all this right here. Okay, put this here and here. I'm going to open this up right here. Put a lid for them to walk up. Then what we'll do is we'll put this here. And we'll put a floor launcher right here. So when they come up, they hit the floor launcher, get bounced down, then they gotta walk up again. Takes them a few seconds. Remember, you have to open this up right here. Because if you can't walk up it, then neither can they. You gotta jump to get up there, then they can't walk up it. We'll put this wall right here. Put the staircases behind it. You can build out of whatever you want, but I suggest metal. But if you want to save on metal, you want to build these little cubes out of brick, then do that. But just remember that if I would not build them out of wood, because if the propane blows up right here, you don't want it blowing up, and then they take a path that you don't want them to. Put a shield over that. Put walls right there. Roof. 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 Then right here is where we'll start this. So that's, just call that 2. Then 3, 4. There we go. Let's not do 5 this time. And we'll just put the slumber shield all the way to right here. That way it kind of lines up with the ceiling pieces that we have down there. To there. Remember, these lobbers will step around quite a ways to get to your amplifier. So, see where that hill is right there? We'll just go to that hill right there. So now we'll start coming this way. One more. Yep. And that's good right there. Actually, you know what? I want to look. No, that's good. That's good. We'll just match it up with that ceiling that's down there, and we'll build walls. So straight on across now, and then just fill it in. Perfect. Now we need to bring these walls down on this side because of how they lob. And I suggest you build this out of tier 3 metal because sometimes the lobbers will try to attack. Your ceilings are wall pieces even though they're not supposed to. So we'll make sure that's a tier 3. And see, doesn't even bother our ceiling pieces. They're up too high. And this time I'm doing it sideways on this wall because they're going to be coming along this path right here. But we can go ahead and bring that down to this height now, or actually even lower. Right there. Perfect. Because they'll be coming around here. And actually take this opportunity to throw them down there if we want to, but I don't want to. I'd rather just kill them if you don't want it. Okay. And how do we want to? I always like to leave them a path until the end. Okay, see they can't come back around the other way, so yes, they need to come this way. I'll build this right here. Put them up. Bam. Wall launcher pushes them to here. Trap tunnel. And let's see, yeah, that's perfect because they will attack this wall. Now we don't, if there's not something stopping them right here, then they'll try to break through this wall or this wall instead of attacking this wall if they see like there's too much resistance. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do the staircase thing again. Rather be safe than sorry. And I'm going to put a roof on it. And then I'll leave this down so later I'll know to place my traps in there. Now I'll come back to this side, we'll put a wall behind that. Put floors here. I like to walk across this alleyway, depending on where they spawn. They'll spawn down here, they'll split up, they'll go either way. I wonder if we could almost block them from coming up here, but then again, I really don't want to block them off, because when you're doing endurance mode, you'd rather have them split up and go in different directions anyways, because then you're not going through replacing the same traps over and over. And I'm not too, they break through that wall, I'm not too worried about it, because they'll have to go through another wall. Not a big deal. Okay, like I said, we could push them or throw them somewhere, but I'd rather just kill them. Alright, and these trap tunnels are already long enough, so I'm not really worried about slaying them around somewhere else to get rid of them. Now, I've seen some of these builds. Like this. I actually reverse it. Okay. Because you can put a wall launcher right there. That'll push them back. But, yeah. I'll just try and charge her out. Block this one off. We don't want them going around. Build that like that. And we'll just keep the path going. And they really honestly should be dead by now. But in endurance mode, you never know. Don't want them coming around there. Seems like it's going to be a lot of traps, that's for sure. I'll have to run the staircases here to stop them from trying to break through the other side. I don't think you'll be able to build half this much without doing it this way, without placing any traps down first. But then we need to make sure that they don't try to break through the walls right here, so I actually have to put staircases right here as well. Okay. There we go. I could put that wall right there, and then open this up and wall launch them over to here, if there is anybody alive by now. A lot of the majority of the husk will come this way. It's just trap tunnel. I might go ahead and put in a floor launcher piece right here, just to make sure they die. Floor launcher knocks them up to here. We could actually even improve this. Actually close this off, put a wall launcher with the target trap right here, so once they land up here they get knocked over 2 tiles and run into a lot more traps. And you could extend it again. You could extend this to here, to there, so the floor launcher pushes them up, they land right here into the tar trap, get hit by the wall launcher, fly over to here, get stunned, get wall launched again, fall through here, get hit by more traps, and if they keep moving, then here's another tar trap with another wall launcher, pushes them back to here. Like, you could even open this up and add more. Like, it's never ending. Never ending. Alright, we're going to level this up. I am back. I'm doing my stream video. And I guess they can hear you, so. How would I know? Oh my gosh. I said they could. They can. Because I guess it's enabled already, unless I change it, that while I'm broadcasting, people in my party can also be heard. So you can be heard. Because I didn't change it. So, welcome to the stream cloud. And then you say, there you go. Oh my gosh, are you gonna join me so I can show you how to build? You've been away for too long, like almost 2 weeks, so. That's a long time in Fortnite. That's like a fortnight. Oh. Language. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. And you will succeed. I believe in you. Alright. Excuse Cloud for his language. He'll learn one day. Yep, I'm streaming to YouTube. I would stream to Twitch, but there's so many, like, if you try to search someone that's streaming Fortnite Save the World, you can't find them. I've tried searching it, it just comes up with all Battle Royale players. I don't know why that does that. So, I just figured YouTube's the way to go, because then I don't have to worry about transferring my video to YouTube. It just goes straight to it. Alright. I don't know if you have any questions. That's gonna be something I end up working on depending on how things go. And that's what that's probably something I'm gonna end up doing actually, for sure. Just once more work comes in. Yep, things are slow right now. Yeah, but it's different now. With 10.30, the demon amplifier, the one that gets attacked from 3 different ways, E over here, that does not get attacked anymore from the east once the new update comes out. Yep. Yeah, that was a pain for sure. Let's see. Another thing I'm gonna go ahead and do actually is build this right here. Building this wall right here to prevent them from going down the hill, because the lobbers or flingers will come down this hill, they would walk around and lob or fling at A from here. So we'll build this here. We're going to eventually put spike walls right there. Did that just destroy something? It did. Alright, so that wall actually needs to be moved back. Yeah. Oh, let me give you edits. There you go. Alright, see, this is what I'm talking about, how the meteorites move around. But we'll go ahead and fix that right now. We'll just move this wall inward once. That's yeah, that's weird. It's a lot of mats, but I've already built this, and I didn't like the way it was built. Now I'm building it less. This is nothing, Cloud. It's nothing. You gotta understand that when you don't place your traps first, you get like an extra 2,000 plus structures. Alright, we'll build this wall right here. We'll do the reverse staircase. Our ramps, either one, doesn't matter. And we'll go ahead and do the cube. It's actually easier to do the cube from the inside of the cube. There you go, cube done. That is correct. It is not going to attack from east. Alright, right here's a good place to have a trap tunnel. Right here. Alright, you don't need these right here. We'll do the cube thing right here again. Like I was saying to the stream, the bad thing about placing all the walls and everything first is if you mess up, you basically have to tear the entire base down to fix it. Yes, because yeah, you will not be able to place any walls, so you need to be careful. Alright, exactly, perfect the first time. Oh my god, no, nope, not at all. That's 3 high. I may make this 4 high. Okay, one more over there. Yeah, if you just go around upgrading anywhere where you believe that I'm going to be having traps. That way when I go through to do the traps, I can make the video a little bit shorter, and I can just place the traps by upgrading the wall one more time. If you see what I'm saying. Okay. We're making this 3 out. I've seen flingers and lobbers fling all the way from here. So 3 out will be enough, and like I said before, as long as that wall is like that, you'll be fine. You don't need to build the wall all the way around. And they can't stand right here and lob your amplifier because they don't have a clear line of sight So long as that's there, remember, we want that tier 3 metal. Tier 3. So right here what we'll do is we'll raise up the wall. I could almost use a ceiling piece, but the smashers will hit this, so let's just build it up one more. Okay. Or actually, no, they will be coming from right there, so that was good. I want to see, we're going to pull out a gas trap, we'll see. That will not hit them, so we don't want to place any traps on that one when we do that one, because they're not going to hit them. They might hit a smasher if it walks by, but we're going to have gas traps one ahead of that, so that's not a big issue. Go ahead and put ceilings right here. That way the flingers don't sidestep and come around. And start lobbing at our amplifier. Okay. Oops, not right there. Right here. This will be all broadsides. Actually, I don't need that wall right there. Zombies won't be up high enough to get triggered. Alright, remember, if they can't walk up it, or if you can't walk up it, then neither can they. But, actually, we can open this up. Give them a path. Just like that. That way we don't have them coming up this way. And we can put this wall right here. They really don't give you too much room to trap this one. Let's make it an arch. There we go. The goal is to kill them before they get all the way through. Actually, you know what? We might have to... I wonder if we can move this one over one. Can we? Can we open it to there? I believe we can. Yes, that is better. That's a better result. Now we get one more trap pad before they get through. That's perfect. You know, we'll put a wall right there. Put this here. And you probably guessed it, wall launcher here to a kill tunnel. We can actually open this up. So wall launcher will hit them, push them to here, dart trap, wall launcher, back. Probably knock them all the way back to here. Another kill tunnel. Possibilities are endless. We'll do the same thing with this side. They'll be coming up right here. Actually, let's make sure we didn't cover that up. No, they can. Okay, see, look, they're not walking up that. Right here they can. Okay, so that can actually stay full. And we can make sure they don't come that way. But, wait, can a wall launcher activate over a half a ceiling? Cloud. Can a wall launcher activate over if you put a half ceiling on the floor and a wall launcher behind it? Okay. Lip. Yeah. Okay, good. No. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, double checking. Okay. And once again, we can knock them back to there. Okay. Oh, guess what they're giving Battle Royale? Deployable trap buildings. Yeah, so you can be like, you can get like these wall traps, and you just throw it like the porta-fort, and it automatically deploys a building full of traps. Which is exactly what we were talking about we wanted. Yeah, that's 2. It's 3. Yep. That's what they need to put in the game. That's what me and my Cloud, our friend Cloud here, are talking that they should do with the Porta Fort, a Porta base. That way you can get into an Atlas mission, or go to your Storm Shield and build a portable base, kind of like a pre-game, and then get into an Atlas mission and just throw it out like the Porta Fort, and then instantly have a base around the Atlas and start the mission. Like, that is something that they could implement. They already got portable base, or the Porta Fort. They can make a portable fort that has traps. So there's no reason that that can't be in the game. Oh, I put one wall up there, so I'll have to fix that. I gotta jump up there. And this is why you want the Mantis perk. Tons of jumping. And I did it again. But that's okay. I'll get it last in case I do another one, because there's a lot of jumping around that needs to be done. Yeah. But yeah, if they made it so we could build our Atlas like in our Storm Shield, that'd give more people the reason to come to their Storm Shields. Oops. That would be. Alright, bring this wall more down. Actually, I'll do it up this way. There we go. Gotta watch out for these lobbers and flingers, because they will get you in the most ridiculous spots. And actually, we'll go ahead and put the staircases here, so we'll save ourselves a couple structures without needing half these ceilings right here. There we go. Okay, have our walkway right here. This can go all the way over here. And once again, instead of pushing the zombies, I'd rather just kill them. And you want to have the sound walls near the beginning of your base, so that way the propane gets dropped before they even get to your base. Okay, I need to leave them a path up. And that's the bad thing about this. There's like nowhere to put it traps. It's like not tall enough. And they spawn like right here. Not really too much you can do with that, unfortunately. That's weird. Are you out of metal? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you gotta punch it for some reason. That's another bug that's out right now. I've noticed that one. No, just hit it once or twice with your pickaxe. Oh, yeah, okay, break it instantly then. Shut up. Alright, I have to go over here. Keep track of how much metal you use, because I want to be able to tell them how much metal it takes to make all this. Okay. It's not bad. Yes. Yep, I believe it's like 60,000 metal or something, which really isn't even that bad, especially with the new Outlanders that are out. Okay. We can... I really don't like this amplifier. Like, there's no traps that are going to activate from that high up, besides the tire drop trap, but that trap's garbage. But we can put the broadsides here, and that'll hit them quite a few times. Then maybe we'll put that there, let them come up right here. That way we can put wall launchers there and knock them back down, and they get hit some more. Then once they get into here, they'll be hit with this wall launcher, which will knock them back. That's about all we can do for this amplifier. It's just that floor is killer. Can what? Fix what problem? Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. That way it lowers the health down once you edit it. That meteorite lands in here somewhere, so I don't want to place too many structures out here, just for them to be destroyed by a meteorite. That right there should be enough to handle the zombies. Oh, just trying to think of anything else that I can do right here, but I'm not really in it. Can actually try to stop them from coming this way, but actually, you know what I used to do is just have a staircase right here. You're right, Lance, right there. You can actually go ahead and put this here to prevent them from coming this way. Can't put a staircase there. Okay. But we can put ceilings. Look at that, actually have a floor under there. I don't know if that's down. Oops, wrong way. Jesus. There's something we can do. Can actually, you know, yeah, we'll just let them walk across this. That way we'll be able to place more traps though. There we go. Well, you don't need that other ramp right there. Just this one. And stop them from going down there. So we don't want them coming up from underneath. We'll tear these walls open. Put this here. Separate them. Divide and conquer. We'll do one of these numbers instead. That's a lot better. Now we can have them trapped out and killed. That's a lot better. I like that. Gonna check that kill tunnel out. Oh, and ceilings right here. Remember, go back over your amplifiers multiple times. Make sure you have every wall that you want placed, because once you start placing traps, you're not going to be able to do anything about that. So make sure you double check. Also make sure you set a few cases of staircases down under here with this new spawn over here, since amplifier, well, the pit amplifier gets attacked now. But that, it only gets attacked from the west, so that's the only thing you have to worry about. But they do come from this way right here, so we'll go ahead and place walls and take care of that right now. And once again, with the staircase. But we can't place the staircase here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put wall spikes right here, and that'll stop them from wanting to come this way. Also, we can place ceilings right here, but we'll see how we're doing on structures later before we do that. We need to make them fall off this cliff, which they're going to do right here. See, a lava ball lands right there, but that's not close enough to get our structures. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have a bunch of broadside traps that are going to follow them as they fall down this chute. And that'll take care of the majority of them already. Then, this here. Actually, we'll let them get divided. That way, more of them will die. We won't have to replace our traps as often. We don't want them walking straight, so I'll go ahead and put some arched walls right there. Some regular walls. Just here. And we can control their descent, so next fall is right here. Oh, I fell down too far. But that's why I have this on. I forgot I need to place a wall right there first. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to try to drag them out as far as we can. This will be another kill tunnel. Right there's the end of the tunnel. If they fall any further, they're going to land right in the amplifier. Unless we let them drop straight down, actually. Then we could knock them back. Let's do that instead. Because with this, they could start tearing through the floor first, and we don't want that. Or we can do broadside traps all the way down this chute. Then as soon as they land down here, do it that way. Put the wall launcher right there. Knock them back. Put a wall launcher right there. And knock them back again. Just knock them back to here. And that should definitely be the end of them. It's a lot of traps. Alright, now the other way that they can come from this way is right here. They will be coming up this ledge as well as going through this right here. So we're going to trap out the top of the ledge first, and we're going to let them just come up here. From either way, doesn't matter. I don't care which way they try to come up. Just can't let them get back there. So go and block this part off. Okay. Then we will block this off. They can't get up right there anyways. Extend this around. Same thing with this. Don't want a wall right there though. Put a wall right there. You can put a wall right there. Ceiling right there. With this on top. Prevent them from breaking through. Put a wall right there. Put a staircase right here. And we don't want them stepping on that ceiling right there and walking all the way down to the amplifier. We want them to take the longest path possible, so highest chance of killing them all before they get to the end. So we can block this off right here. Put that right there instead. Move it one more forward. Okay. Right here, I have to put staircases back here, otherwise they're just gonna break through right here. All the way to the end. This way they think that they have a nice straight path, they think they're gonna make it. But they're not. This kill tunnel will be long enough to kill them. And we can actually, anywhere in here, you can add it as many times as you want. You could put a ramp system right here. To knock them out. You can do this more than once, if you would like. Like I said, the possibilities are endless. You could put a wall launcher with the tar trap here and send them out 2 more tiles to take even more damage. And you could even extend it back that way, like we did at the other amplifier. That right there should be enough. Yeah, not worry about that wall. Now yeah, they got to cover from this end. Let's get this right here. We don't need to block them off from going up there. Just need to make sure that they don't walk up here and try to break through this wall to get on this roof to go around. So just kind of double up on this right here. Just like that. Now they're going to fall down here. Come across. Make them take the longer journey. Close that off. This is for that staircase, yeah. Okay, that's what that. That's what. I was wondering why that was there for a second. Extend this out. Get them knocked back by that wall. Hit the kill tunnel. And they will fall down some more. It's gonna be a lot of traps. Let's through this wall. Okay, yeah, they're gonna come this way. If a husk makes it through all that, I'd be incredibly impressed. That is a lot of dying to do. These trap tunnels are gonna be super long. Alright, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 defenses done, and 5 to go. But all the other ones are easier. So that's the good news. Do the hard ones first, the easy ones last. This one right here is not too bad. There's a few special spots that we have to block off. One is this right here. Go ahead and build your staircase here. Lobbers love lobbing from here. Well, we don't need to put that ceiling piece there. Destroy that. It's one less structure. Alright. I still need to block this off. Wall there. Wall there. Let's see. Another one I need to block off is right here. How you doing over there, Cloud? Good. Nice. Another spot need to block off is down here. Actually, we're not going to block this one off because it's too much of a hassle. They don't seem to listen to being blocked off right here, so we're actually just going to let them right on up. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go and put this here. We're going to block half off. I don't know why I put that ceiling there. Okay. We'll wall launch them off there. They'll fall down there. We also need to block this part right here off as well. Otherwise I'll just break that wall. So that'll be a wall, spike, wall launcher. Wall launcher here with the tar trap, knock them back. They will fall all the way down, come back up, get knocked off, fall back down. And we'll start killing them here because that's not enough to slowing them down. This. We're going to put the staircase here, stop them from coming through that way. Okay. Alright, they cannot walk up that. They will walk up this one though. Okay. Floor here, floor here, floor here. Now they will come through right here. They love coming up here. Walls there. Gonna extend this wall and then place your staircases. Like I said, there's probably definitely a better way to build this. I'm sure someone will come out with a better tunnel, but this will get the job done. As far as I'm aware. 10.30, they could change the spawns up more than what they said they were going to. Something could change. It's epic. You never know. But with the map that they have given us for these spawns, this will work. And if I end up improving an amplifier, like I said, I'll upload that amplifier. Okay, right here they can walk up. Good. We're all set with that. Can't place the floor there. I mean, we could do that. That'll actually slow the zombies down because they'll have to walk through here, so that works as well. It's only a little bit that'll slow them down, but every little bit matters. Now, stop them from coming up here. We'll place this here. We'll end up putting a wall spike right there. We really don't want them coming up this one, so we're going to do the exact same. If they do come up it, then actually they shouldn't, because we're going to launch them into the lava. That's going to be our thing. This here to there because we don't want them getting launched onto that cliff. We need them to fall in the lava, so we'll put that there and we're good. Actually, that doesn't need to be there. That's one less structure. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Yep, these will be all wall launchers and tar traps. Throw them down in that lava, and that's it for that amplifier. Except actually we put a little bit of a lava shield. Just, no, actually, you know what? They spawn back far enough. They can't lob all the way from back here. We will be fine. don't believe I've ever seen any of them lob all the way from back there. It should be good. Yeah, it's a bit far for them to be lobbing. Yeah, usually they try to get into like this area, but with all those staircases, they're not going to. Oh, is there a staircase right there? No, that's just straight to the wall. See, we need to have a staircase there. Otherwise the flingers will break through. Always double check for your staircases. That's all staircased off. Yep. Yeah, they're not going through that way, they're not going that way. But they would try to break through these walls, so we're actually going to add some staircases right here. That's it. Always gotta double check. And yes, that is it for that build. Okay, with this build I already have this right here. Make sure you put a staircase system right here. Otherwise they'll try to walk this cliff and start lobbing from down here. But with that there, they should not. And I don't believe they can lob from right there, but if anything, we could add something there if we chose to. Alright, this one, should be able to put that there. Yep, okay. This there. Alright, let's divide them up again, like we have been. Place the walls. Always divide up the husk if you plan on doing endurance. And we're going to put a 4 launcher right here. You don't need a divider piece for that, because it doesn't matter if they both land up on that trap or not. Okay. But we do want to put a divider piece here. That's 2 more traps. Extend this out. Sometimes they like to come from this way. So I'll have it tracked out and ready to go. There's the lava bomb. Roof. The lobbers can lob from right here, so we want to block them off. Up to right there. Then we will go ahead and add 3, 4, and a ceiling. Oh god, controller. Oh my god, I'm being trolled. My controller pulls to the right, so it makes me jump to the right. And we'll go 4 ceiling tiles out. And we'll go 1 extra wide than that doorway down there. And then we'll just bring it back around and fill in the blank. You know, we'll go 1 more over, because I don't know if that meteorite lands there or not. And I'm out of metal. So I need to go grab metal. But it's a lot easier just to travel around like this. And there's a wood ramp right here. For what? Get that metal out. Okay. Let's jump back up here. And fall back down. Remember, you only need it on the front side. Alright. No, we don't need that there. Let's do the staircases. I think I forgot to put my wall on the front part there. Nope, I got it. Okay. Now what we're going to do is end up putting wall spikes right here, and that'll stop them from going that way. See, ceiling's fine, goes right through the ceiling. Just gotta make sure it's up high enough. They can't lob from over here. And let me double check. F, yes, F is only going to be attacked from one direction now, which will be nice. We'll go and put this wall right here as well, because, well, with that we can take this down. With that, we'll make sure that they can't come from this way. And I'm going to put a wall right here, because I don't want them flingers throwing themselves off the map to screw me over. Let me get that wall off. Okay. Yeah, they should not be coming from that way, or this way now. So you can actually shrink this a little bit, because I believe they come from down. I've just seen them go down and around. It's weird. They do all sorts. Actually, no. I'll have the wall launcher, push them to here. We can leave this here. This will work. It'll be a kill tunnel. Okay, with that blocked off and that blocked off, they're stuck in there now. They aren't lopping around that. Now, see if we can't fix this kill tunnel at all. It's always such a short kill tunnel, and that's the problem. I wonder if we can't just raise this up. These zombies, for some reason, always have a problem with walking up a staircase. But I feel like we can make them do it. Do you want to do a less risky build right here, then just go with the original build that I was already working on. But I am going to try this build. See if I can't get it to work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm gonna risk it. Anything to have more traps on these zombies. You would think that they would just walk right up here like they're supposed to, but zombies definitely aren't that bright. Actually, you know, we will leave that right there like that. Just have them walk up the front part. See if we can't get them to just walk right on up. Don't give them another option. Try not to, anyways. Sometimes these work, sometimes they don't. Okay. Alright, we want to split them up for as long as possible. And then we'll bring them together right here. Okay, we gotta tear that piece up because they have to have somewhere to walk up. They can't walk up right here. It's gotta be right here. Okay, that's good to know. So they'll come up through here, go through there. We don't want them coming up over in here. So we'll go ahead and place this right here. See, this ceiling piece hangs over that edge a little bit. So it's just one less thing that they can't get up. I don't think they can walk up that one over there, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, they ain't walking up that. This one, they might. Smashers can sometimes walk over that little gap for some reason. And then we'll put the staircases on these two. Just like that. That way they'll come through here. This is where they walk up. Ceiling piece right there. Walk through here. And this is where they'll try to break through at. Just like that. Alright. Yeah, I'd leave that one open. Okay. Now this right here, gotta block this off all the way. Okay. And you guessed it, staircases. Okay. No, no staircase there, but we will put a spike wall trap there or something. That'll prevent them from going up that. And that'll prevent them from wanting to go that way as well. Another thing is this back here. We need to block this off. Bam, done. We'll double block it off. Make sure they don't want to go this way. Same thing with this side. Good thing no meteorites land right here. Alright, all fours. Make sure they all die. And that's about as far down as we need and can go. Because there's a meteorite, and it won't destroy those pieces, it'll be fine. But you don't have to worry about lobbers, because, well, they will not be able to lob since all this is here. And we'll divide them up once again to the end. Just right here. We'll close that wall off as well. We'll do exactly what we did on that side. Try to prevent the smashers from going up there and just destroying everything for no reason. Shrink them all down into here where they take the final damage. We'll make sure they don't want to come around this way. So we'll put that staircase right there as well. Put that ceiling there. Put this ceiling here because a flinger without that ceiling there will come through here. Come up through here. We'll just start lobbing. We don't want that. So both sides are now blocked. Now what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and put this here to knock them up into there. Oh, first I have to build it on there. Ceiling. Not on that one though. Here we go. Okay. And just the walls on the outside. Sit in here. And have a nice kill tunnel going right there. Perfect. Now I have to go through all those traps, all these traps, get wall launched up here, or floor launcher up there, get dealt more damage. And right here I can actually put another one, because they all have to funnel to right there. Put that there. Launch them up. They hit this, get knocked back 2 tiles, and take all that damage. We'll launch them back to right there. And they'd actually have to do the staircase thing again to prevent them from going this way. Wow, talk about a lot of structures, a lot of building. But we're getting there. Hopefully we'll have enough structures. We have 3 amplifiers left. But C is easy on the structure limit, but we do have I, which isn't too bad, but it is a little heavy on the structures. They spawn from over here and down there. So let's get started. A meteorite lands somewhere in here. So gotta watch out for that. Stairs again. Alright, build this up, build the cubes. Then go ahead and start with the ceiling. Actually, I could use that ceiling right there. Again, more stairs. Okay, ceiling across. See, the thing is, I believe that lobbers can lob from right here, and I'm pretty sure that a meteorite lands right here. So I'll go ahead and do this real quick. That's 3 high. That's 4. And that's where she comes in handy. And we'll just go 3 out. That's good. I know. That takes care of that problem. Okay. This right here. We can go ahead and take a lot of them out. Alright, and once again, there's that meteorite, but that meteorite lands all over the place down here. You don't really want to go out any further than this. This should be enough. Then we'll have them, you can keep them separated for now, I guess. I kind of want to bring them together though. Just let them fall down. They love to just destroy stuff that they should not be destroying. It's kind of annoying. Just let them fall down. Well, you know, I'll leave that one open because I don't feel like them breaking through that wall and screwing me over. We do want to funnel them a little bit, so we'll go ahead and put a, you know what, let them fall first, then we'll bring them together. Right here we're going to have a bunch of broadside traps. A lot of them, the majority of them will be falling right here. Should be. If not, that's alright, we'll kill them anyways. So then right here, they actually try to break through here without a set of staircase right here. Ridiculous, I know. Ceiling with a staircase. Alright. And we can put more traps in here. Okay. There's the staircase right there. Yes. Again, another staircase. Otherwise I'll try to break through right here. Fell asleep over there, Cloud? Cloud. Oh my god. I don't have a I don't have a Bob Ross voice, so shouldn't be that. Happy little trees. Oh my gosh. There we go. That'll be the end of this trap tunnel. Now it'll get launched back. Put this here. We're almost done. I only have 2 amplifiers left, and I still haven't ran out of structures, and I have been building like crazy. Cloud, you should go check out some of the amplifiers. Like, you won't believe how many structures are on some of them. Alright, C actually takes quite a bit of structures, so we'll start right here. Hopefully I don't jinx myself to run out of structures. Alright, you gotta build all this to stop them from coming this way. And believe it or not, you can put walls right here. Actually, can I? Should be able to just put a wall right here. Yep, okay, there we go. Actually, that one would get destroyed. Need this one. So we'll have to put the ceiling here, wall there, wall there, wall there. They walk up right here, like so. Just like that. Okay, then we have to have all walls right here. Wait, what's on this one? Yes, okay. Please, okay, this goes up. Almost out of metal again. Okay. Ideally, we want pyramid pieces over these too, but I want to make sure I don't run out of structures. There. That's good. We'll need ceilings and pyramid pieces to make sure they don't break through this. And we're going to be putting wall spikes on all that. Okay. They come through here and get tore up. Can't place anything on the other side of that wall because the lava bomb will destroy it. So a ceiling right there. This right here. And we'll be bringing them straight up to the amplifier with a couple kill tunnels right here. Bam, bam, and bam. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Oh shoot, no, I forgot we got B, so we actually have 3 amplifiers left still. Jeez. Or did I already do B? No, I did not do B. Wow. Will we have enough structures? That is the question. This, I'm thinking this could be like 100,000 metal. Maybe not even 60, might even be 100,000. Switch back to metal. Finish off these walls. Okay. Obviously, we're gonna have to put the staircases here. Same thing on this side. I don't want them to get knocked back and then just decide and they're gonna go through these back walls. Same thing right here. There. That's it for this amplifier. Alright, wait, nope, actually. Almost forgot. There's actually 2 things I have to do. Actually, we will come back to this amplifier. So we're gonna do. Go place that there. We don't need these ceilings right here. Because, actually, no, I need to move this wall forward once. Forgot. That's how that goes. That right there alone should be enough to stop them. Ideally though, I'd have a box over this to prevent lobbings, but we'll see how we're doing on structures after we do the last 2 amplifiers, because this one's kind of heavy in structures too. This one starts right here. Build out. Don't build any closer than that, because they can just destroy them. But we don't need that wall, that's not going to be a trap. And we're going to have up staircases here. Don't want them coming this way. Oh my gosh. How much metal so far? It's getting real. Alright. Oh wow. Oh, I'm gonna have to just hop out and drop you some. Gotcha. Can they walk up this? Yes, they can walk up right there. Okay. Actually, we shouldn't need that staircase there because I don't think they can walk up. Can I? Yes, they can, so we'll need a staircase. Probably don't need a staircase there, but I'll put one there. So now what we can do is we can open this up, walk up there, get hit by this pyramid piece. That'll throw them down. Because they can, zombies will try to. Well, actually. Let me think about that. Oh my gosh. Noob. Oh, it took a long time because I soloed it. And then, like, a lot of my traps and mats that I had down, I got kicked offline, and I couldn't get back in, and I lost a lot, yeah. That's why I told these people to, make sure you don't destroy too much without picking up your mats. Tell me about it. I know, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I got kicked out of the game. Lost hours of mats. Yep, I got trolled. Yeah. Alright. Oh, ceiling piece there. Okay. Wow, this is a lot of building. Okay. Yeah, there is a lot of building going on. I don't think I'll have enough metal to even upgrade everything. I might actually have to do a farm run. I haven't had to do one of those in a long time. Gotcha. Yeah, we do appreciate it. Yeah, because we built it for the update before this update. Yeah, not long before the update. I was so heartbroken when that update came out. Hey, wait, did we lose anything right here? I don't think that destroyed anything. Nope. That should be about as far as you can take that out. You gotta cover all this, otherwise they can lob at it from down there. So, make sure this gets covered as well. Alright. Somewhere in here this gets lobbed, so I'm gonna break it from right here. How do I build this 4 tall? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's 3, that's 4. That's terrifying. We'll just go 3 out. Okay, good. I'll block this off. Right there as well. Then with the walls as well. Okay. They all spawn down there, so I'm gonna start building right here. Obviously I'm gonna have to build a staircase. Okay. And that's where that starts, so it'll be good. Extend this out. Okay. Build this wall out. That's enclosed. Alright. Yeah, I can't put any traps right here because that lava ball lands right here. It'll destroy everything. But you can trap all of this out. You can even do one of these numbers right here and trap all that out as well, which I highly recommend. Alright, and oh yeah, all this right here. We'll just push them off the cliff, and it's perfect. So this all wall launchers to right here. Then we'll start killing them. Bring them around to there. And we're actually going to put staircases higher. I have seen them try to break out through here. What are you laughing about now? Oh my god. He's got jokes. Alright, one amplifier. No. Oh my god. Jesus, Cloud. It's terrifying. What's funny is my sister, if she does that, then it looks like me. But if I do that, then I look like her. We'll block off all these paths. Yeah, your sister might look like you, and you might look like your sister. No? Okay, staircases. Uh-huh. Ah. Taste the rainbow. Alright, here we go. Block this off too. I'll block this off. Alright. You know what? Actually, we'll bring this together and that'll save us little mats right here. We will instead put... Oh my god. Definitely not facing that way. Bam. Yeah, that meteorite will destroy anything, but you put it right there. Okay, we don't need that wall anymore. And the flingers will destroy this if this staircase isn't behind it. Okay, I can leave that open because they will kind of split off a little bit. Actually, we'll just do that right there. Then we'll do this with one of these numbers right here. Okay, we are getting there. We're almost done, guys. Well, you know, I'll leave that open. We'll just do trap after trap after trap. That's what we'll do. Okay. They'll just get knocked all the way back to here and taken out. I almost want to try this for endurance, but I know it's not going to work because it's not update 10.30 yet. It could come out on the 11th or the 18th. Yeah. I know. That's all the information we got. Well, yeah, at least when we know that they're fixing it. Yeah, thank God. Alright. Well, the spawns right now are terrible. Like the worst spawns ever. People complained about it so bad, they said, okay, we'll fix it. Because it's so bad, like, one of the spawns will destroy your trap tunnel if you're old of the other spawn. It's like you couldn't even do endurance because it's just destroying all your trap tunnels. Yeah. Okay, and another staircase right there. The reason why I did this part right here is because I can't put a staircase right there. So when the zombies get launched right here, they might be like, oh, forget about going that way. I'm just going to go through right here. But that's good because actually they'll be sitting here long enough to get floor launched up here, wall launched with the tar trap and thrown all the way back here and take tons of more damage. But now we need to put something right here to stop them from wanting to break through this instead of making them go back around, which you guessed the staircases again. Alright. Where's my wall? Make that wall full, actually. Wow, that is a lot of building, and I have finished every single amplifier. There's a couple amplifiers I'm going to touch up, but glad I still have structures to place. Yeah, I told you, it's a lot when you don't place your traps down first. Like, you gotta look at some of these amplifiers. The structures, the amount of structures I place is completely ridiculous. It's as many structures as I feel like I need, especially for like an endurance mode. Still, it's a lot. Right here I place these pyramid pieces because these guys are annoying. Actually, these guys will lob from here, so I actually need a lobber screen over here. Huh? Yeah, it's public. The Battle Royale about the other one. We're gonna put wall spikes on this wall as well. Okay, lobber shield. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because they can lob from right here. What? What? Huh, that's cool. Oh wow. You just go 3 out like we usually do. And then there's a meteorite that lands somewhere over there, so we'll just go ahead and set this up over here as well, just like this. Because I do not play around with lobbers. I hate lobbers. Oops, let's fix that. Now, let's see. I'll block this part off too. It's 2, 3, and 4. Damn. What are you getting off for? Oh my gosh. No raisin. Okay. I'm gonna block this off. Oh, we don't have to worry about them lobbing from right here. Just connect it to the other base piece right there. Perfect. Then we have a ceiling right there, so we're fine. To here, to here, to here, to here, to here. Done. Now if they break through all that, they can't lob it, so we'll be fine. Oops, one too many. There we go, see? Lob falls right through it. Oh, she's there. See, they could lob from that, I feel like. Yes. See, the amplifiers that then the line of sight. So they can lob sideways, but they can't lob around things. So I'm just going to go 2 walls wide. There we go. They ain't lobbing around that. Perfect. That is pretty much every single amplifier. Lobber proof. Yeah, see, they're not. I don't see them walking all the way around that. Which, not with all this here. I'm gonna put wall spikes here as well. Wall spikes are almost as good as like the staircase cubes. Husk will like go out of their way to not attack. a wall spike. Wall spikes are really good. But yeah, that's every single amplifier, and I'll double check the map. Yep. B can only be attacked from 2 ways. C 1 way. B 1 way. I, G, F, A, B, C, E. Yes. That is all the amplifiers. This is, again, the build for 10.30. And I will be coming out with the video of how I put all my traps down, but for now I have to go through and upgrade all this. So, I'll make another video for putting all the traps down.